What's going on, everybody? It's Joe from the Acceptable Casualties and God's Eye Games, here to take a look at Plastic Soldier Company's 15 millimeter late Imperial Rome Army in Ultracast for Mortem Glorium, or Meg, as if you guys might see it on the old interwebs. So these are 15 millimeter recasts of the old metal Corvus Belli miniatures, which, if you're not familiar with them, they are like considered one of like the better high end metal miniatures out on the market. And Plastic Soldier Company got manufacturing rights to do them in ultracast plastic right now. If you've watched previous videos on the Sassanids and Gauls that I put together on their two other box sets, you guys will kind of get a little more information on that. But overall, like I said, it's a plastic recast of the old metal models, and for the most part, they hold detail really, really well. I was kind of impressed when I pulled the models out of the kits and was looking at them. They're like I said, they're a plastic kit, but they do a really good job as far as having minimal cleanup and holding the detail all these models. So this is the late Imperial Roman army. I have early Imperial Romans. I have Romans in metal. I have Republican Romans, and then when Plastic Soldier Company wanted me to do a review on these, I was like, man, you guys are killing me because you're going to make me do another Roman army for late Imperial Rome. Having them on the shelf means I'm going to have to eventually get to painting them. And like I said, I love ancients, so this will just be another project that I'll put together down the road once I start rounding out some of the other ones I got on the table. But let's kind of take a look at what's inside the box. These are Pacto Army starter armies. So for those of you who don't know, Morta Glorium, we're going to be learning the rules, but if you go through there's 3 stages of games. The Pacto is the smaller one, where it plays a little bit quicker because your bases and model count are a little bit lower, but you still kind of get the full game experience. So this is kind of the starter box to get you in the Meg, or just use to supplement or maybe start a new late Imperial Roman army for any other game systems you might be playing. So in the back right here, we'll just kind of take a look what they have on here. So for the late Imperial Romans, you're going to get 2 mounted consuls, you're going to get 2 mounted generals, 8 cataphract cav, 12 armored cav, 8 horse archer cav, 24 armored infantry, 24 unarmored infantry, and 16 archer infantry. So like I said, later Imperial Rome, you're going to be pulling in a lot of that, Near East kind of battle tactics. So you're going to get a mix of cataphract cav, unarmored cav, horse archers. It's very different than early Imperial Rome and Republican Rome as far as army composition goes. But like I said, you get a nice variety to kind of start off and get some units on the table. I think when you put this one together, depending on what system you're using and how you're doing your basing, based off the infantry, I mean, it looks like you're going to be maybe 2 to 3 units, maybe 4 if you're doing less models per base. For your infantry, so maybe like 6 to 8 bases for your infantry, maybe between 2 and 4 for your archers, and then whatever you're going to put together for your mounted cav. You're going to be able to field a good selection of units on the table. Like I said, I think the box lists 20 to 30 bases. I think you can probably push 20 bases with these boxes, maybe a little bit more, depending on how liberal you are, how conservative you are, as far as how many models you're putting on the actual bases themselves. So let's take a look at some of the models in here. Like I said, I'm a sucker for Romans. I'm probably going to paint these up too. Plastic Soldier Company, you guys are killing me. I don't think the wife likes you guys very much for all the models and stuff. You're making me take up her shelf space down here in the game room. So right here, as you can see, here are some of their infantry. These are the armored infantry by the look of it, armed with spear. They have some kind of javelin as well. Like I said, hold the detail really well through here. I think, I'm not sure where you can get decals for the shields. I don't mind painting shields for Rome, but I think you might be able to track down some 15 millimeter shield transfers to put on these. So here you go. These are that's the armored infantry. What else do we got in here? I can pull out pretty quick. Are these the consoles right here? These might be the mounted consoles that are up there. So here are some more of the cav that you can take a look at. As you can see, they hold detail. Not a lot of cleanup on them as well. As far as cleanup goes, I think this might have been the cleanest set that I got as far as flashing and anything. There just seems to be really minimal on the Roman kit. So yeah, I think you might be able to just kind of paint these up and get them out on the table pretty quickly without having to do too much as far as extra work. Here are some more of the cataphract cav. I'll let you guys get a look on these. So here, this is the cataphracts, the spears. Here, I'll show you guys right now so you guys can see. The spear, really flexible, don't got to worry about snapping them off. I talked about it on the Sassanid review as well. I tend to use plastic brush plastic brush hairs from like industrial brushes you might find at like the hardware store for my spears, just because I don't like them popping out of the hands if I'm doing metal and 15 mil. So I usually use plastic, but these seem to be sturdy enough and flexible enough where you're not going to really need to do any modifications. They work pretty well right out of the box, and good to go. Here's some more heavy cav right here. Like I said, man, pretty models. They are really nice cast, the Corvus Belly stuff, and they did a good job as far as getting these in plastic and holding a lot of the detail. It looks really, really good. What else do we got in here? Here's some of the unarmored. I'll pull out as well. So yeah, here's some of the unarmored infantry. Pull that up, get it in focus there. So yeah, like I said, I think painting these up, they're going to look really, really good. Once they hit the table. It might be a while for me to actually get to these to show you guys the painted ones, because I'm going to start with the Gauls, and then we might move over to doing the Sassanids next. So late Imperial Rome might be way on the back burner as far as projects go, but like I said, as soon as I do get some painted up, I'll do like a little mini army showcase so you guys can kind of see how they look if this is something that you're looking into. Here's some of the foot command right here. So you got the standard, you got the trumpet player, and it looks like you have the foot general right there. And here's the detail holding for them. Obviously, this guy's facing forward. These guys are facing back. If you guys are wondering what's going on there, that's just here. I'll flip it back over so you can see. So yeah, like I said, overall, man, these are pretty good bang for your buck. I said 35 pounds, or like between 40 and 45. Probably if you're looking here stateside, if you can get your hands on them. If you have to order from across the pond, whatever the conversion rate's going to be is what it's going to be. But yeah, like as far as starting an army off, I've said it before in the other boxes. If you like plastic and you're looking for a more cost-effective way to get into ancients and 15 mil especially, you're roughly looking at half the price of what you would spend on metal models for the most part. So this is a great way to kind of get into it in a cost-effective manner, or build on what you already have and add in some of the old Corvus Belly stuff that's really hard to kind of track down right now, but you can do it in plastic with the Ultracast. So like I said, it's a good way to go, man, if you want to supplement some of the stuff you already have, or if you want to start from scratch and get some really nice high quality, high detail plastic models in 15 millimeter for ancients. I'm not sure if they're going to keep adding kits to this, but if they do, like I'll keep reviewing and putting them out there, because like I said, I usually do 15 mil in metal for my infantry. But after looking at these, this looks like it could be a really nice option as far as putting together some armies in a cheaper fashion, but not really sacrificing the detail that you normally would have to, but from going from metal to plastic. So check out the late Imperial Roman army if you're looking to do kind of the later period for ancients. And we'll be doing some Meg battle reports as we kind of go over the rules, and I'll be putting out. We'll do look through the book as well, and then I said Vin and I haven't played it yet. We've heard a lot of really good things about the rule set though, so we're kind of excited to kind of get this on the table. And like as we learn, we'll do some videos and kind of take you guys on our journey from learning the rules and putting the armies together and getting everything kind of out on the table and playing a good game of ancients out there and doing some battle reports. So yeah, like I said, check out Plastic Soldier Company. They got a whole bunch of different box sets, whether it's armies or individual units. They got a pretty good selection in there as far as Sassanids, late Imperial Romes, Gauls, and then they also have it broken down into some of the smaller I don't want to say sub-factions, but, different types of units that you can buy as individual packs as well. But yeah, so bang for your buck is totally a great way to go. I hope you guys enjoyed the reviews that we've done for these boxes. And like I said, we'll keep rolling them out as we keep building our armies and we keep, picking them up and throwing them on the table. So I'll catch you guys later.